What's up, YouTube? Coming here with you with another video, and today we're composting. Here's my little compost bay. It's kind of a bit getting late here, so it's kind of a little bit dark. But so I have this compost going, so I figured that I made a little short video on it. I already put most of my material in my compost bay, which basically you're working with greens and brown. Brown can be dry leaves, toilet paper, cardboard, just without any ink or any plastic on it. So just plain brown cardboard can be a brown. So anything dry in the yard, dry leaves, dry bushes can be a brown, and toilet paper and all of that. So I already have some dry leaves here. I have some dry callaloo stalk already in it. I have some green clippings from the yard. That's my green. Coffee grounds is green as well. And as you know, vegetable kitchen scrap. So this is some kitchen scrap with some compost juice in it. So I'm gonna use that to help with my fermentation and stuff for my compost. So I just wanna share a short video with you guys, give you an example of how I compost. Kitchen scrap, dry leaves, anything organic, composting into natural soil. Organic soil. So yeah, like I said, I already have a layer of like you start off with a layer of brown, anything dry, toilet paper and all of that. Then you put a layer of like some kitchen scrap, some green vegetables and all of that. So you kind of layer it, but basically you're gonna do it to a ratio of like 60 to 40%. So it's like 60% dry, 60% brown, should say, and 40% green. And you kind of layer it, step by step. So you're brown, you're green, you're brown, you're green, type of thing, and you kind of mix it in. I'm gonna stand up so you might not see every part of me, my head. But this is some dry stuff from the yard. Like I said, with already my some callaloo stalk, which that's all organic, all healthy. So the whole idea is just to do a mixture of organic component where you're gonna get a nice component, a nice built soil, a nice compact soil with nutrients and all that. So anything that you can think of, with nutrients, you can use eggshells and stuff in it as well. I have kitchen scrap with everything in here, all different type of vegetable, lettuce, potato peel, all different stuff, carrots, cucumber, everything that you can think of that you get in the kitchen as far as organic and vegetable go that can compost. So I'm composting so much stuff from my kitchen already pour in here. So these are some dry stuff from the yard right now. Some compost, leaves and all that stuff. A lot of it is already broken down. Almost, as you see, this texture is almost soil, but this was just all leaves. So this is a lot of brown right now. The whole idea is compact these, with moisture and everything. So as you go, you're gonna add a little bit of water on it as well and get it wet. Already we'll start doing that earlier before I start the video. And a lot of these are already wet from the recent rain that we have. So here are some greens, which is fresh grass clippings that I just cut from the yard. So yeah, like I said, just 60 to 40 ratio, browns and green, and just all different type of organic stuff, banana peel, all different type of vegetable and stuff from the kitchen. But yeah, these are some green land grass at the moment. So I'm gonna get on a layer of green. Nice layer of green. And you see how compact this is right now? In a few days it's gonna be start shrinking as it start to decompose more and get together. And in reality you can literally get this done in 21 days. Like I seen many tutorial video and even YouTube to say you can literally make your own soil in 21 days. But that's keeping after it though. So basically turning every 2 days. So I have 2 different bay here. I'll show you a bit more in a minute here. So I have one side here at the front and then one side at the back. In reality, it's supposed to be like a box basically of a meter all around, a meter wide, a meter height. So you're making a box, a meter height, and a meter wide, basically. So that will help with the heat and keep it regulated more with so you get a better heat ratio for the decomposing and to make a better compost. So right now this is not the height of a meter. You need to go maybe a little more like this. And the wide and everything is definitely okay though. So I'm good with that. And then basically after I finish putting my compost, I'm gonna cover it. I don't want to get too wet too much, and it's not supposed to get too much air either. Cause all that. But yeah, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Here actually I have some straw. This is some straw, so this is more brown. So I'm gonna add a little layer of straw. If you can see everything here. And if you have ash, you can use ash as well. Burn ash. Anything organic in the sense of, it's good for your compost. But yeah, if you have a pile of ash that you burn, you can definitely throw it in your compost as you layer it. I'm gonna get on another layer of brown. I already do most of it, especially with the kitchen scrap and all of that. So it's not the best video starting from scratch, so I will be creating another video, and a better video show more hands-on how the process goes. Anyway, so this is more brown. As you see in the mix, I have some piece of cardboard, but like I said, just plain brown cardboard, no ink and no plastic. So even those look a toilet paper roll, the brown thing in the middle of the toilet paper, awesome. You can save those and pile them up, get them ready to go in your compost. So you see how high this is right now? This is the ground. This is the height of my compost. It's coming off the ground. But in reality, it should be a meter high, which is around 39 inches and a little bit, which in reality should be right here. So this is the ideal height of making a nice compost um, compost bin and a compost bay, you know what I mean to call it. So this is a nice height. So a meter by meter. Like I said, this is already a meter going across. I just need the same height meter coming up here. But for right now, I'm just gonna make this go. You know, and a meter going this way as well. Here I have my 39 coming this way. You know. So yeah. So make your compost bay meter by meter. So just around 39 inches. You know, a little bit more. 39 inches and a little. You know, but that was just gonna help with the whole heat and keep all that contained to create a better environment for composting. So you don't wanna make it too big or you don't wanna make it too small either. You know, so I'm gonna add my rest of, you know what, I'm actually gonna put this rest of kitchen sink or kitchen scrap I should say. You know, so this already have some compost tea going. You know, there's carrots and just organic stuff in there. I already have a whole bunch inside in there already. So I'm just putting this on top, getting some water. As you see, this is a whole potato. You know, so just everything organic. And then I'm gonna finish off with my my green. Oh, almost basically to the height of my compost bay. I'm gonna show you in a little bit closer to what's going on here. Like I said, it's a bit dark. I'm just getting my tripod here. So yeah, as this continue more, I will feature more closer into the whole decomposing of it going on. But yeah, so that's my second section over there. So I'm gonna be turning it over into the second bay over there that is empty, and then repeat back, put it back in this section here. So basically every 2 days, if I get around to it, you know, if not at least, you know, once a week for sure, you know, you wanna turn it, put it over into that one, you know, leave it at that, and then turn it back over into this one. You know, so if I was making a whole bunch of compost, so basically it's the same concept I would do. Yeah, and this is not the most ideal. This is a temporary bay right now. You know, as you see, I use plywood. You know, one of the best I've seen people use. They can use metal, like you know, zinc type of thing that is protected, that won't get rust and all of that. I've seen a great YouTuber and gardening, Charles Downing. You know, he's from England. He used pallet on his bay, which is pretty easy. So he basically used 4 pallets, you know, for each side. And then one side of the pallet, as you know, obviously is gonna be where you set it so that you can remove it to get to the compost, just turn it over. And same thing, you know, he create different bay and all of that. So if I was using even metal or whatever, same thing, I would create all different bay, a meter by meter. You know, so meter wide, meter height, you know, and a meter depth and stuff. So yeah, this is all different layer. As you see, you know, I start with brown, you know, green, kitchen scrap, and all that is my my green vegetables and all of that, you know, banana peel, you know, everything organic from my kitchen. I've been saving. And then today I just add some cutting from the yard. So the grass clipping, you know, some callaloo stalk, which all this is gonna, you know, start decomposing there and get you know, starting the decomposing process, especially with that organic compost juice that I just pour on it. That's gonna also help, quicker the process and speed up the whole composting. So yeah, I just wanted to share this video with you all, give you an idea how to make organic soil from home. It's the best soil, most likely have more nutrients and beneficial property than any organic or any soil you can buy at the store. Whether it's organic or what, topsoil, potting soil, garden soil, you can definitely make better and healthier soil at home. Which is basically, like I said, a ratio of 60% brown and 40% green. And like I said, your green can be anywhere from all your vegetable cutting, your yard cuttings, coffee grounds, believe it or not, is a form of green. And your brown, like I said, is all the dry stuff from your yard. It's already dry and dead. Toilet paper is just easy, as I said it, because everyday people use toilet paper, so that brown part in the middle, you can store them up and throw them in your compost. So any stuff like that, or any other brown cardboard paper that doesn't have the ink or any plastic. Alright? So stay tuned for more update on my composting, and stay tuned for another video and a more hands-on details of how you get your compost going. So yeah, that's my second bay. This is my bay with my compost. So I'm just gonna cover it basically. So anaerobic, aerobic, all that type of thing, which is how composting go. The whole process of where you introduce air to it, but on the main go you have it covered where it doesn't get air. So you only introduce air to it, when you're ready to turn it or that type of stuff. So that's why you're gonna get it breaking down, as in in the proper way to create soil. Alright? So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share to my YouTube channel, Yardman Garden and Arts TV. It's always a great process, always a great moment, creating your own compost. So that was all the stuff from the yard. Like I said, basically broken down already. You look at this, it's almost like you're looking at soil, but in reality you want this type of stuff to be more rich and nutritious. So that's why you add more all different type of vegetables and just everything organic to broken down. And not just you could definitely make compost from just green leaf from your yard and the dry stuff. But adding your banana peel, your carrots, your potato, all that kitchen scrap is gonna add more nutrients, more layer, and more beneficial property to your composting. So as you see this going on stuff, I know a lot of earthworm gonna come into it and help with the composting. It's just gonna a matter of moment for them to crawl in it. They eat the green vegetable and help with the decomposing and all that, and just any any little insect and stuff that you see help with composting is gonna start to come in here and make it their home in the next few days coming on. So ain't nothing worrying about that. So I'm just looking forward to see what the next few days go, or to say the next few week. And if I get around to turning it every day, or every other day I should say, definitely once a week for sure. Twice if I find all that time. But and to get things done right is really consistent. Consistency. So if you're making stuff like this, especially the whole idea of making it in 21 days, which can you imagine making soil and this all turn into soil in 21 days? But that's when you have to keep after turning it more often, like every 2 days. Alright, so my second bay and my first bay. Alright, stay tuned for the other video. Peace and love to everyone, and I catch you soon. Alright, stay blessed.